money flex, drop that shit.
Some of you guys probably thought I was gone. I'm back. Sunday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the coolest show ever. Welcome to the Nate Show.
I don't want to spend time.
It's been so long I forgot all my buttons. Fucking straight dicks everywhere.
shit. The main nigga tryna be the shooter, fuck that rap shit. Tryna rob a rap nigga down, that was pad like. Now these nigga pussy down, wanna take shit, right? Everybody dick ride, pussy quick to switch side. Know I hit the switch on mine, hit that boy 100 times. Leave that nigga dead on that side, fuck the other side. Always keep it real, you ain't for well, then you not my kind. Me and my nigga, we like brother. Nigga, we down for each other. Nigga, you play with one of my brother, then you know I'ma bust you. Know this shit right here for L, and we came from the struggle. Everybody on my block, growed up together, sandbox. So we jumped off the port together. Everybody got that metal. Smith and Wesson, Gloss and Hop on, nigga. We will carry wherever. With the ruler. Oh my God, my shooter. Now I had to upgrade with this money. We got Glock, no Ruger. And my man ducked off in the cut. That 4-4 bulldog do ya. And he kicking on them alleys. He really leaving the addy. Know my niggas out here robbing and trapping slime. Ooh, everybody calling me slime. Yeah, on the nigga that'll slime a nigga out for a dime. Real quick, shoot a nigga in his shit for a brick, flip some shit. Ooh shit, that the way he would talk how to get money. Only way he can get rich. Now everybody wanna talk about this and that he did. Damn, that he did what he had to do, and but it made it help. And he keep him mouth closed, no, shot it don't know what help. Tryna place him on the single shot that look round like a vamp. Shot it feet with shooters, all the food, but it done got no stamp. 5-5 know what help. Different shits on the ground, don't nobody know who's around, but it's a whole lot of sound. That what the neighbors say them four had pulled up, then they jump out, then they sprayed away. Seen a couple spots from the other side, but they ain't have what it take. So them niggas pulled up on them niggas and took their life away. The nigga in the hood to try to clout shit. The main nigga tryna be the shooter, fuck that rap shit. Tryna rob a rap nigga down, that was pad like. Now these nigga pussy down, wanna take shit, right? Everybody dick ride, pussy quick to switch side. Know I hit the switch on mine, hit that boy 100 times. Leave that nigga dead on that side, fuck the other side. Always keep it real, you ain't for well, then you not my kind. Bush light, yeah, when the bullet came so far away. Hit them with a laser, head on shot, they block no taser. Now we treat them like the vapor on the board, we straight erase 'em. I ain't stand no pussy nigga, I ain't worried about no hater. Obligated to get money, only thing I got to do. If you fuck up what I'm doing, then I send that shit at you. And you know that shit is true, and I like to spin that blue. Have a nigga spin no clue, don't know what to do. Make them nigga pop off his top, jump out shit like Jack in the Box. Thought it was a rabbit, disappear bodies like magic. Wave my finger like a magic wand, and then I make it happen. Whoever thought I would be the nigga, make it all that rap shit. I used to be the nigga in the hood to try to clout shit. The main nigga tryna be the shooter, fuck that rap shit. Tryna rob a rap nigga down, that was pad like. Now these nigga pussy down, wanna take shit, right? Everybody dick ride, pussy quick to switch side. Know I hit the switch on mine, hit that boy 100 times. Leave that nigga dead on that side, fuck the other side. Always keep it real, you ain't for well, then you not my kind.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Welcome to the show. We're back. Sunday evening. Nice and early. Got ourselves an early show. Let's get it started. Good evening. Let's get this show started. It's been a long week. I've been missing. What have I been doing? Well. Wouldn't you like to know? Your boy caught the case of the cough. So, we're feeling a little bit better. I know that I gotta get at least one episode in. As long as I can do that, I'm all right. So, we toughed it out. We're back. Let's talk some shit. If you're new to the channel, well, welcome here. You're in the right place. You're in the right destination to, sit for a little while, then move on to the next great place. So, let's get this thing going. We got plenty of drama things to talk about. We got some Trisha Paytas! Okay, we're done. All right, welcome to the show. I've been sitting here for a couple hours. I've had the whole apparatus plugged up, lights going. I'm sweating. I got drip. I got moisture. I got slick under my arms. So we're here. Sorry I've been away. This is my classic trope right here.
I've been away from my children for far too long.
Okay, always pulling the disappearing act, but we're here. I had to make my appearance. I had to make face. So tonight we are going to be hopping into, we got a lot of Trisha stuff. Okay, a lot of Trisha Paytas to uncover, a lot of Trisha Paytas to look into. A lot has happened. I go away for a week. I let things build up. I let things, stew. Okay, you have a big, you got yourself a big pot of delicious stew if you're into stew. Not me, though. Not me, not I. But you have a whole week, you have things building up, more ingredients until the dinner's ready. Okay, so we're going to kind of recap some of the bullshit of the week. We're going to be looking into Adam McIntyre again. I've found a new fascination. One of my best friends in the world, Adam McIntyre, he doesn't even know it. Okay, we got Ethan things. We got Hawk Tuah. I don't know if you guys remember the phenomenon. Okay, a while ago. Months ago, I remember waking up one early morning, 3 a.m., going to work. I turn my phone on. The first thing I see is Hawk Tuah. Okay, she took the world by storm, and then, like all great buildings, grow. They slowly crumble and they fall the worst. All right. So we're gonna be looking into her scam. She's got a crypto thing going on. Ethan Klein. We got the Queen of Melrose. It's been a while since I've looked into Melrose. Melrose has got a brand new music video. You guys are not going to believe it.
Have a fabulous holiday, you guys.
All right, so it is the season. 'Tis the season. Okay, it's the holiday. Okay, it's this is my favorite time of the year. Okay, it's the worst time. All these people walking around with cooties. I went years and years without getting sick. Whenever the big cough happened, when COVID happened, okay, a couple months ago, I stopped eating my oranges. I've been sick 3 times. But it's the holiday, okay? The holidays are never a better time to be alive. For me, it holds a special place in my heart, the nostalgia of Christmas running down, okay? As a kid, I'd run down the stairs and I would set everybody else's presents on fire, okay? I was the best kid in the family, as you can see. Most people would expect it. But this is the best time of the year. I try to get festive. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of nostalgia this month. I like to tell stories. I like to go back in time. I like to pry things out and give you a little bit of piece of Nate. And whether you want to believe it is up to you. Okay? But let's do this. Because I'm talking about Christmas. Queen of Melrose is back. Okay? Queen of Melrose has stepped into the booth, as they would say. But I've noticed, you know, that with AI and, you know, the phenomenon of technology, okay, watching technology progress and things start to learn how to manipulate things, you know, it's a beautiful thing. And why I bring that up is that Queen of Melrose is sitting in the booth with one of my favorite microphones, might possibly be my next. Okay, so Melrose is sitting here. I think it's called the glowing stick. I can't remember the brand of the microphone, but this is one of these AIs that can, you know, manipulate. They can duplicate. They can make themselves sound like, you know, real expensive studio bullshit. So let's watch this.
Remember, just take it one eyelash at a time.
So she's looking like shit. You know, since we saw Queen of Melrose blow up, she's really been walking around like her shit don't stink. And I do remember, you know, a couple videos ago when we were watching her vlog series on her channel, you know, when she's down at her store, Cosmos, okay? We heard her talk about how she was like doing music and stuff. I didn't know Queen of Melrose has dabbled into the field of, you know, the sound.
And everything's gonna be.
So she's looking like shit. Her hair is a mess. Okay, sitting in this booth, styling, profiling, wearing the same fucking shitty headphones as me.
Don't burn the meatballs.
But don't get it twisted. This is a beautiful thing. I actually watched this before, you know, I started the show. I'm very proud of Melrose. Melrose actually has the voice of an angel.
Have yourself a merry...
Look at this haunted crotch. Okay, Melrose, of course you'd have nothing but fluff for an animal.
Little Christmas.
You know, can easily be mistaken for one of Melrose's wigs. You know, one of Melrose, she's got one of these little rat dogs. Okay, you know, one of these long-haired little poodle things. And, you know, they have like the same size and capacity, you know, as Melrose's wig. So I'm hoping Melrose doesn't do a little bit of stepping on the dog.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. May your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be at a side.
Raccoon apparatus. What do we got? What do you guys think about the dark shadows? There is something about, you know, makeup that I don't understand. You know, sometimes when I see them black, okay, those, you got that thick, what is this called? Eyeshadow? Sometimes it's too much. And you start to look like some type of burglar peeking into a window. You know, these are cat burglar eyes if I've ever seen them, okay?
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, happy olden days. Happy.
That's enough. I can't handle it anymore. Okay, I'm really hoping somebody would come in with one of them classic Tommy guns. You know, Queen of Melrose is one of those people I could see wielding the Tommy gun. All right, back in the day. You know, this is supposedly somebody that was mafia affiliated.
Golden days of your.
Jungle Medic says this stuff is way too scary for mascara. Yeah. Oh, no, man. Okay. I can't read.
Faithful friends who are dear to us.
Oh, Brandy's here. You know, I just pulled up the goddamn chat, so I'm glad there's people that showed up. This is the secret show. We don't want anybody here. Okay? No way. Look at this. You know, I'm always haunted by the old yellow picture of a fucking kid looking like, oh my God. In my whole life, never again do I want to look like that. Never again. Look at this, must be Queen of Melrose back then.
Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us. One
Cross-eyed. Look at these kids' eyes.
gather
Oh yeah, where are you looking? Between the okay, I'm just kidding.
near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fate
Look at Melrose. Okay, now my voice probably sounds like it right now. I've had a real raspy week. Okay, cigarettes don't really help. They actually kind of, I've heard a long time ago. Donald Trump told me in a message, okay, the first message I ever got from Donald was this. Okay, I was like, what is that? What's that sound? And he sang me a song. He said, Nate, guess what?
We're caught in a trap.
You fucking roll, bitch. No, but look at Melrose back then. Melrose is over here stunting, looking like one hell of a guy. Looking like fucking Mickey Rourke. Fascinating stuff, but my voice might sound a little bit Melrose today from the sickness, so, deal with it.
hang a shining star above the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas.
They're kissing for sure. Now, I don't know if that's allegedly. This is Melrose's brother, Steven. I don't know what his name is.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
What the fuck was that? It's haunted. You're telling me you're fucking sober?
Yeah, right.
What the fuck? Yeah, right.
Overweight.
Okay, I don't want to be mean to my best friend Melrose. Melrose doesn't, deserve some of the hate. And then I might throw her away, but this is nuts. To even add this in the fucking video, Melrose's eyes are about to go all the way in the head or out the fucking nose.
Christmas, everybody.
Wasted. Look at her.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Ooh,
That dog is in danger. Okay, it's too close to the fireplace.
I mean, Merry Christmas. Trying to be appropriate these days. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fate...
All right, that's enough. I'm sorry. I got lost. Okay, I got very zoned out. I was watching too much. Melrose got me twisted. All right, so let's hop into something else. This is not going to be one of these, elaborate, longer shows, where I fuck around and I waste time. Get a lot of people. I'll be getting a lot of hate. I'm afraid to even look at the new.
I need to
Stop!
say my sorries in private.
Okay, sometimes I feel like I need to get on the fucking internet
I need
and say my bad, okay? My last video, I posted a lot of hate. A lot of people are mad at me. They like their guy Stavros. Fuck him. He's fat, all right? So let's just fuck around. Gypsy Rose, we're going to be talking about her tonight. I don't know if you guys remember Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose Ranch, okay? Had herself, an entire expose from yours truly, Swoosh. Okay, and I hate Swoosh. Swoop. Her name is Swoop. It's not Swoosh. But she does have a blue swoosh.
Let me clear.
I don't know if you guys remember the movie The Dudley Brothers.
I was a part of
or the Doodley Brothers.
crime.
Swoop really reminds me of a 90s classic. Okay, but anyways, she dropped this video. I'm completely clueless. Stuff like this does not fancy my interest. No way. Okay? That's too much time to talk about somebody. An hour and fucking 57? Move on.
Ooh, comprendo, amigo.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I want to make clear, I was a part of the crime, but I didn't commit the act. And I think that...
So this is called The Internet Has Turned Against Gyps. Okay, Blanche, Rose Blanche. What no one is talking about, the downfall.
That is what people need to really remember. So I paid my dues.
So like the intro of this, I'm not into. The sound is scaring me half to death.
That I did something wrong. I paid my consequences.
I'm living my best life, and y'all can't take that from me.
And it appears that the entire Gypsy Rose story may have been a lie.
She taught me how to be a good liar.
A gypsy with a hammer. Imagine if it would have been that.
If I say something that a normal husband would say, then I'm like controlling her and I'm like her mother.
She's not pregnant for everybody who keeps asking. We're just hanging out as friends, that's all it is.
This is absolutely 100% Ken's baby.
Yeah, I doubt it. Okay, it's nobody's. I still think it's the pillow.
She's having the best time ever while you're having the worst. And so your frustration turns to anger. This is messed up. You think, why did...
And so this is Swoop. Swoop, of course, hopped onto the wagon, okay, the popularity wagon with, all that drama, that internet bullshit. And, the phenomenon and, pure hatred towards Blanche Rose.
She get to smile while you're just another forgotten...
But of course, she would dabble her fingers in, making a little bit of, a video for Rose Blanche.
Person.
I don't really like Swoop because of, the fact that...
Messed up. You
Actually, that's a lie. I think Swoop is beautiful.
think, why does she get to smile while you're just another forgotten person? But what if behind the glossy Hollywood cover spreads, the fancy premieres and adoring fans, what if behind your former friend's smile was also pain, frustration, misery? Except for your ex-bestie, the entire world is watching and weighing in on it. What if the world who
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Let's move on to the show.
did some heinous stuff that she was convicted of, and I think Hollywood is weird as shocking. And I wonder how much of
Ashes to Ashes says she should have gave birth by now. Now, the only reason I clicked on this was, I was shocked. Gypsy Rose has been hiding. I go to her TikTok. There's nothing to be found. It's all been cleaned, wiped out. And I never get lucky to catch a Gypsy Rose live, while I'm doing the stream. But
this turn of public opinion is because of Gypsy Rose herself and her crimes, and how much of it is legitimate manipulation, either from her, if any, or from something.
So let's hop into this and see what this is about. So this is titled, Everyone Turn on Gypsy Rose.
Session. And friends, I am so very excited to finally be able to announce our brand new apparel.
You fucking bitch. I hate the internet so much. All right, so, these greedy faces, all these people out here you love, always remember the teeth of merchandise's smile. All these people are just fucking looking for $1. I've never met more fashion designers than, creators online. Every creator has to, sell you their brand, their name.
I love this so much. This is
So, Swoosh is, before she gets into this heavily long, expose on Gypsy Rose, she wants to give us a nice advertisement for her new brand, Unbroken.
is a sister to the Valid Rib
This is Marshall's bullshit.
Cage collection. I have been working so hard
Walmart
on this, and you can grab your pieces right now in the Petty University shop, linked below. And right now I'm having a huge Black Friday sale for a limited.
Okay, let's get to the show.
Because
Jesus Christ, when does it start? When does it start, Swoosh?
20% off select everything that I think deep.
Okay, well,
devices.
I'm done. I don't want to watch this. I literally just skipped through about 10 minutes of advertisement. So can we actually get to when this starts?
Perfect.
She's still doing ads. When does it start? All right.
Anderson, or should I say into the passenger seat of his idling sedan.
Oh, it feels so weird being in a...
Oh my God. Now this is the thing I've been looking for a while. I couldn't find it. I could not find it. And I know that I had covered it on the stream. I thought it was strange. Ryan's hand. Now, sometimes, when you're with your lover, okay, the person you love in this world, you show affection. Other times, they call it a time and a place. You know, the first time I saw Ryan's reach down, I wasn't into it. Okay? Wasn't into it. It's terrifying. Okay? Locking in, showing ownership, claiming land with his hand.
Yeah, I get to touch your leg.
And this is disturbing. There's a camera filming you.
I miss you too.
We'll get into that, but first let's go a little bit into the past because one of the main issues the public has is about her former boyfriend, Nick Godejohn, who says that she planned the murder of her mother and needed him to save her.
Did Gypsy know that you were going to kill her mother?
Honestly, she...
Wow. Okay. So this is the guy. I've never actually watched this. When we watch Gypsy, I'm just here to make fun of her looks. In the present time, I've never actually seen what the guy looks like that, was the killer, the knife guy.
He asked me to.
This sounds like Gypsy right here, this ponytail. What if?
Honestly,
she planned the murder.
Kill her mother.
Honestly, she asked me to.
Do we need a very crude crash course on the backstory? Does that help? Okay.
No, can we not? I don't even care. What am I even here for? So this is bullshit. I guess there is no Gypsy coverage tonight. I can't sit through a fucking 2-hour video. So moving on. Let's do this Hawk Tuah thing real quick. CoffeeZilla, of coffee fame, did a nice little expose on yours truly. Okay. Hawk Tuah. So if you're not familiar with Hawk Tuah, she was a phenomenon. She became famous for, a quote. Okay, somebody, a man on the street type of shit. Somebody came up to her. Okay, and, the rest is history. Her famous quote, spit on that thing, Hawk Tuah! Anyways, it was only a matter of time, with these miserable, human beings, okay, creating, schemes and scams. These ultra famous people, as soon as they get big, I was shocked Bobby Altoff didn't fall into the trend. But Hawk Tuah Haley Welch is, one of these fools, okay? Very foolish. And she would probably be, taken for a scam. They trick her. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's signing up for. And lo and behold, she's busted. She's been busted for a crypto scam. It says, Hawk Tuah crypto launch blasted as miserable Haley Welch denies a scam. Okay, Welch and her team have taken to social media to dispel the notion that Hawk Tuah meme coin was a scam. So let's hop into this a little bit. Let's just watch a little bit of this. Let's meet the people behind, the people that are controlling Hawk Tuah's life.
Today we're breaking down the Hawk Tuah scam, exactly how it happened, and I'm going to confront the people behind it. Well, I did last night, and let me just say, it didn't go very well.
Happy to answer any
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey, guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Profiting from the rug pull, I think it's relevant.
So, Hawk Tuah coming in with that twang southern sass.
We didn't pull a rug.
And I actually got to see this on Twitter when it was happening. So, I still, whenever it comes to crypto shit, I'm clueless. This stuff blows me away. I still don't understand it. But apparently they did a classic rug pull. Haley Welch and her crypto team.
Look, I don't know.
Schemed a lot of people to the Jake Paul or Logan Paul move.
You're trying to say it's not true. That's defamation.
Stop.
You're saying
Do the math. Do the math.
Defamation. You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not gonna let me talk? You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
Yeah, these people were completely unhinged, unwilling to take any accountability, and we'll talk more to them in a second, but I want to break down the Hawk Tuah scam. I think people are confused with this kind of stuff. I want to start with the big tweet that kind of set it all off. That would be this by Bubble Maps, which showed 96% of the supply was controlled by the team and was being sent out to a bunch of smaller wallets. The implication being that some of them might be dumping on you. Pretty quickly, the Hawk Tuah girl came in to copy and paste what her team told her to say, which said team hasn't sold 1 token and not one key opinion leader was given 1 free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could through high fees at the start of the launch. And so you see their awful tokenomics here, along with this response. The team hasn't sold 1 token, and then they post, obviously, a screenshot of a lot of sells from insiders who did not have to pay. You can see on the bot
Alrighty, so here it is. Here's the classic
side,
rug
there's
pull.
nothing, and then on the sold side, they're making a lot of money. So how did you get free tokens? Well, you were an insider, right? And I just want to show you exactly how the Hawk Tuah team is sort of lying by omission here when they say the team hasn't sold 1 token. And that's because they pre-sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale, and then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch. So you can see that with her tokenomics here. It says Haley's locked for 12 months, but you can see the strategic allocation is fully unlocked immediately on token generation event. Now, I spoke to some people.
All right, so I have no idea what that means at all, okay? You know, when I watch this stuff, you know, I try to understand. I've never been a crypto person. My money is straight green fucking paper, all right? So apparently Haley Welsh has done a rug pull crypto scam. It's not a good look, so we're hoping she goes to the clinic, all right? All right, so let's hop into something else. Adam McIntyre has been on, you know, one of these giant sprees recently, really feeling himself. You know, last episode we've been covering Adam. You know, I've been covering him more, okay? Especially on the More Adam McIntyre channel. And it looks like Adam's moving to America.
Okay, so
since we've been following him, this is a drama channel. This is Adam.
The title
This is Adam McIntyre. He lives in Brighton. He lives in some type of shithole.
Is not,
you know, lives in, you know, some disgusting European location. It looks like he is moving to America.
Clickbait. I just wanted to start with that immediately because I feel like a lot of people that would click on this would automatically assume that there's some sort of clickbait going on here. There is not. I am currently putting plans in place to move to America.
Wow, amazing stuff. So Adam, you know, he's spilling the beans. He's letting us know we're about to be seeing Adam, okay, in L.A. You know, I've been waiting for a long time. You know, sitting over here, sitting overseas.
Hello,
you know,
second channel. Welcome
freezing.
back.
Shut up, bitch! It's freezing cold. So it was only a matter of time, you know, until Adam, you know, stepped across the border. So
hello.
Hopefully Adam's going to be in the States pretty soon. You know, I'm excited for it. You know, hopefully I can get, you know, close.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Tuesday the 3rd of December. I'm currently in the process of deep cleaning my entire apartment. I have emptied every drawer, cabinet, everything, and I'm going through it. Today has been a day already. The girls...
So here's Adam's house. It's a mess as usual, and sometimes when I like to, you know, watch Adam, or any of these, like, you know, people on the internet, I like to see their standards of living. You know, this is bizarre. I mean, I couldn't even imagine one thing on the fucking floor. It'd keep me up at night. So Adam's got his big reds, you know, sitting on the floor. The whole house is a kashish. Look how many fucking purses are there. So I would only hope when Adam moves, he's not going to bring his trash here, you know, to the States. But Adam's looking drugged out. You know, I like to also, when I watch him, keep an eye on his eyes. Okay, watch if he's nodding.
My dog.
But he's living in filth.
Left this morning, so it's currently 2 p.m.
But, you know, the title of this makes, you know, it actually explains, you know, the conditions he's living in. This is titled, it's been an emotional couple of days.
They left at like 11 a.m. and I woke up really early this morning. I was up since about, I think, like 7 a.m. We did one last walk down by the beach, down by the promenade, and we came back and we just played and watched movies and...
Okay, so I think a while ago we were covering this. I don't know if it was Adam or somebody else. Is Adam one of these people that has a continual, you know, death of the pet? You know, these people out here, you know, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of fucking people that, you know, they get an animal, they think they can take care of it. Okay, it's a good way, a good test, and a good, you know, way to learn how to, like, you know, get outside of yourself and help somebody else whenever you have a pet. And it's a good way to, you know, get yourself kind of like, you know, a slow or a first step at actually being, you know, a parent. A lot of people, when they think about being a parent, you got to see if you can handle a pet first. And, you know, there has been, you know, some stuff that we've covered with Adam, okay, where he has, like, these animals that keep getting sick.
It was a really...
And, you know, the way this is leading up, I have no idea what's going on here. It sounds like one of Adam's pets have a problem.
I think like 7 a.m.
What are you doing to your animals?
We did one last walk down by the beach, down by the promenade, and we came back and we just played and watched movies, and it was a really, really, really slow start to the morning. But I just wanted them to, you know, run around, play, relax, just us all spend time before they go back to Ireland. And then the guy who, you know, brings them over to Ireland, Dean, arrived at like 12. And
okay, so Adam, you're really blowing my mood. You sat here all day. You imagine this? Look at his fucking couch. Look at Adam's couch. Plastic and coat. Cardboard, building a fucking fort.
I definitely...
What's going on in this shithole?
Feel a little...
This is a real drug type of house to me. I could smell the vinegar from here.
Bit exhausted. Kind of more...
So, Adam's not doing too good. You know, hopefully he's going to get off the internet. Let's hop into some of this Ethan Klein shit. You know, Klein and Company sent off one of my favorite people, you know, in their universe, Olivia. Olivia of H3 has taken a step back. She's going on vacation. Where did she go?
Welcome.
So I haven't been able to keep up with my favorite. I haven't been able to keep up with Ethan Irfin. This whole week, I've kind of like lagged on keeping up with my favorite show. You know, the Ethan Klein Experience. You know, I was watching this earlier.
For sure.
Ethan was reviewing a lot of music that he allegedly doesn't know. A lot of people out here, a lot of these celebrities that live in the land of Hollywood where things are fucking about entertainment, sits through half of this members thing that I watched today talking about how he doesn't know half of the top songs of 2024. I don't buy it. That's bullshit. So let's watch a little bit of this. This is called Olivia's Gonna Fall Off the Roof.
Welcome.
Imagine that.
To the H3
This is called Olivia's Taking a Break.
show. The date, December 4th. The year, 2024, but not for long. Not for
Well, look at that. They already noticed I was here. Check it out.
long, guys.
Year is it?
It's about to be 25.
What year is it?
Man. And in about 25 more years, in 2050, I actually won't be that old. I'll be 50.
All right, good stuff. So, actually, last time we were covering Ethan, I meant to get into this. This is what I was trying to remember what I wanted to do. Ethan brought up, the allegation that he's working for stake, okay? Stake gambling. So I'm not exactly sure which episode it is, but he talks about at the very beginning, Ethan Klein comes clean, okay? Tries to play as if he has no idea that, he was about to partake in a stake event. So recently we've been watching Ethan Klein. Okay, Ethan Klein, do a lot of gambling. He's been playing poker. He's been going to these celebrity poker events. Okay, doing something that he's gone on record, flipped out, spazzed out on all these creators on the internet like Aiden Ross and some of these streamers that promote gambling. And has gone on tyrants, okay? And now it looks like, we've been watching it slowly happen. Ethan is, starting to kind of fall into the world of gambling.
On the 6th.
And now he's starting to bring it to a show.
Of December, which was...
And here's him trying to, come clean and kind of cope with the fact that, he agreed with the stake thing and there was a big backlash.
Was this coming Friday. And that...
Right, can't wait to see how you do. This is going to be your big comeback, your big redemption from all the losses that you've taken on all of those poker games you played.
I was actually feeling
Very
like
excited.
This was my night.
Yeah, I think it is.
It probably
was.
was.
Why past tense?
They were going to
What do you
give
mean?
us $10,000 to play with.
Mm-hmm. Wait, it wasn't last Friday. You keep saying past tense, like it was going to be
Last week, I talked about it was going to be this Friday.
So it hasn't
December
happened
6th.
yet. Okay. All right. Well, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm excited.
watching.
Yeah. And I was super excited. Steiny had messaged me and another...
Now, Ethan has become very close to Steiny. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Steiny from Full Set.
One of the pro players I played
they've been meeting up like a couple friends, okay, meeting up at a lot of these poker events and sitting next to each other.
with.
In this recent steak event, Ethan was supposed to be there. Okay, Steiny was going to be there. Kanye West, allegedly, was going to be at this event.
At the last game. I don't want to out them. But apparently they didn't know about this either. But Steiny messaged me and he goes, hey, come do this game with me. It's 10K. It's super fun. And I said, well, if it's in Vegas, I can't do it. He says it's in LA. I was like, great, let's go. That sounds awesome.
Here comes Ethan. The gears are turning. Okay.
He says
Nice.
it's that
No
Hustler.
travel, too. That's great.
He says that Hustler Casino. I said, okay. It's a place in LA. Apparently it's legal. I mean, they're reputable. They've been open. I thought the casino was putting on a streamed card game. They told me they're going to stream it on Kick. I said, okay, whatever, it's fine. I mean,
and then look at Ethan. You know, Ethan looking for support. A lot of times, whenever Ethan has to come clean about things, he doesn't want to look forward. Hey, scared of the audience, scared of the camera staring right at him. So, you know, Ethan, you know, has gone on all these fucking, spaz outs. He's done content courts, okay?
I was like, well,
you know, about the gambling, about the online gambling, okay, promoting it, Stake being this, ultimate evil gambling corporation. And, Ethan's about to hop in there. After everything he's gone over, everything he said, now, Ethan, with the addiction kicking in, okay, the poker, okay, look at the eyes. The gamblers glisten.
And they told me.
So now he's just ready to hop right on to a Stake event.
They're like, they're going to stream it on Kick. I said, okay, whatever, it's fine. I mean, I was like, well, there's going to be like a little stream with like 200 people on Kick watching. I mean, whatever. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
But then.
This is my favorite part of the show. Ethan having what we would call a spilling the beans session. So halfway through this, Ethan starts to grow what we would call
the liar's hair.
Ethan, okay, his throat starts to hurt with guilt, starts to tickle, starts to tingle. He almost spews with guilt.
Little stream with like 200 people on Kick watching. I mean,
okay, so let me get myself over here. There we go. Sit it down.
Whatever. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
But then.
Why are you laughing?
Ethan coming unglued, as they would say. So, he has a coughing fit. He's spazzed out. He's nervous. His hands are, going a million miles an hour.
Why are you laughing?
I'm still working.
Why did you just burst out laughing?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Wow. And, I don't know if I'm okay with Ethan's new bush. Ethan's been growing his old grannies out. He's been growing his gray.
Ethan's grays.
Ethan's, what the fuck?
It's a man.
Ethan's grays have been growing. He's actually been pulling them up. He's got this new hairband. This is literally just one of these plastic slinkies for your keys, okay?
It's funny my laughter. I'm working overtime for you guys.
You're laughing at Kick?
But, it's about time we get a cut. A lot of these Richards out here are strange. They're afraid of the barber. They're afraid of human contact.
Yeah, what's so funny?
Hello, cool.
So funny.
I was laughing because I was just imagining a school shooting happening, me having to rescue my children.
Crazy thing to laugh at. What the hell?
So, then it happened over the weekend that this post dropped and all hell broke loose. On our subreddit, mostly I would say almost entirely instigated by like massive brigading by snarkers and
Ethan's fear. Hassan and the snark. Look at Ethan's brows.
Hassan fans who are like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Ethan's the biggest hypocrite. He doesn't care. And it's like, it was quite the show. Hustler Casino Live.
So here's the fucking picture. Ethan's event.
Breaking news: the first ever steak poker night.
And this is actually what I saw. Now Ethan agreed to it, not realizing, Ethan, one of these people out here, one of these thinkers, concerners of chaos. You would think, where he's gotten in life and with his intelligence, he'd look behind what he's, partaking in this Kick event. Of course it would be a steak. I mean, after all these years going after these people, Aiden Ross, a lot of these Kick streamers, you associate Kick with steak. You're aware of this, and he's sitting here playing as if he has no idea.
Friday, December.
No idea what he was partaking in. Look at those guilty lips.
6.
Oh, wow.
Exclusively on Kick Streaming. Look at this brand. I was like, what the fuck? Hold the phone. First of all, if you think I'm going to sell out to Kick for $10,000, you got to add a hell of a lot more O's than that.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying I can't be bought, but let's start at 100 million. You know, let's talk XQ.
Okay, so this is new evolution Ethan. Ethan can be bought. Spread the word. Let's move on to some other things. I thought this was fun. You know me, I'm into the some of the strange things in the world. Some of the things that go bump in the night. Okay, my whole life, I've kind of been attracted to some of the strangeness. Some of the things you can't explain in this world. You know, I grew up, I used to go to the library. I'd go through the library. I'd be skimming through all the books looking for something with the letters UFO. Okay, and I'd stare at the pictures. You know, I never read anything about it. I couldn't read. You know, I couldn't even speak for the first 10 years of my life. Spread the word. But the FBI is actually investigating a series of events. Okay, a series of strange things that have been happening in the night sky. And I love it. You know, we're slowly becoming aware of the problem, the phenomenon. So I love it. You know, Fox and Associated Press are fucking around. Okay, they did a nice little write-up on this. Okay, this is titled FBI Investigating Reports of Large Drones Flying in New Jersey Seeks Public's Help. So I don't know what any of this shit is. You know, I sometimes I gander, okay? I gander to some of the more spooky places on the internet. You know, I go to a channel. I love this. You know, this YouTuber's name is John Greenwald Jr. John Greenwald Jr. of The Black Vault. Yeah, he's one of these nuts and bolts kind of guys that questions everything and, you know, is going after all these schemers, these grifters of the UFO community. And sometimes I get caught up watching some of his videos. He does these deep dives, okay? He does these flight log videos where it's pretty much just watching the little dot of the plane going in the sky and air command going back and forth, okay? Air controller, whatever the fuck they're called. And they're interacting with the pilots constantly, you know, making sure there's nothing flying towards them. And then these flight logs on John Greenwald's channel of The Black Vault, he released and got FOIA releases of, you know, some of these strange occurrences that these pilots I can't even fucking read, these pilots were experiencing at night. And, it's pretty interesting stuff. So anywho, let's go into this video real quick. Let's see what we're working with. The summary of this says, FBI investigating reports of large drones flying in New Jersey. Seeks public's help. So here it is. Flanders, New Jersey. Look at this guy right here. Now, there are lots of different shapes and you know, classifications in the UFO community. You know, if you see a couple of orbs in the sky, there are the ones that most people mostly experience. This one's more of a box. So as you can see, it's a drone, something flying around, something investigating. But that's not where it ends, okay? We've also... God damn it! Son of a bitch! Go back. It's not where it ends. We've been actually having more drone events. Okay, more, worrisome things, okay? High security type of stuff going on. Threats to military establishments, bases. You know, in UK, they have a lot more reports and are a little bit more open about the topic of the unknown, the phenomenon. UFO drone. Let's see if we can find this. There actually has been drone problems in the UK. Okay. So let's hop into it. If I can find here it is, a week ago.
And there are more questions and answers into mysterious drones spotted
Jeffree right.
over U.S. military bases in
Jeffree wrong.
England over the past several days. The U.S. Air Force says the drones have not impacted the bases or their residents, but it hasn't ruled out if they were sent by agitators. Let's get right to our News Nation special correspondent, Ross Coulthard. Ross, anytime we hear about something flying in a restricted space, it causes concern.
Now, these are restricted spaces. You don't just fly over restricted bases without getting a couple holes in your body, okay? You know, you can't just be flying around military bases looking down without getting some consequences. So whatever's flying around, especially in this situation right here, these drones were spotted flying from base to base. There was a triangulation of bases. It was 1, 2, 3. They were, they were in close vicinity of each other. These drones were going from one base to the other, okay? Exploring, looking down, bitch. Okay?
Several drones spotted over 3 different military bases over several days. You posted on social media about those sightings. What can you tell us about what you've learned?
Well, Nick, the interesting thing about this whole
look at that. The military's trying to get in. He's glitching out on us.
Is how little the Air Force has been able to tell us about what they're seeing.
Jesus Christ, the British teeth.
Because there have been at least 5 nights, possibly 6 nights, of unexplained incursions by what the Air Force describes as drones. Over 3 of the most sensitive US bases, or British bases where the US Air Force is based, in the United Kingdom. That's Mildenhall.
All right, so spooky stuff. Oh, I thought it'd be fun to, kind of break the monotony of crap on the internet that I watch. And these useless entertainers. So let's move on to something else. I need a little bit of a break from Ethan. So we watched the Christmas video of Melrose. We got in the spirit. I was going to try to, look into some of these spill session videos, see if we can uncover some new tea. But I think that with how long I want to do the show tonight, we're just going to be hopping into Trisha Paytas. Big Mama T. Come on down, okay? And Trisha Paytas, is sitting on this cloud, okay? One of these clouds that can hold a lot of weight. Okay, we've watched over the years, and even, with my discovery of Trisha, Big Mama T, with my discovery of her, I quickly realized that she has what we would call dreams of Hollywood, okay? This dream of being something famous, of being on the big screen. Being a part and being imprinted in time of, film and entertainment. And, after achieving the success that she's had with millions and millions of subscribers and, with, the success of the new podcast she's got, her TikTok, things are starting to look good for her. At this point in her life, she's probably as relevant as she'll ever be. But the thing is, it'll never get any higher. With my discovery of Trisha, I've actually, watched the failure over and over in her, her vlogs before she, had this Colleen Ballinger event happen. Colleen Ballinger kind of pushed her back into relevancy. God damn it! I mean, literally, Trisha Paytas is kind of like the Gypsy Rose phenomenon. Now, Trisha's been around longer, but Gypsy is famous for nothing just because of camera time. And, it reminds me a lot of Trish. And the more I watch her, I realize that, the weight behind her is not, just physical. It's this unknown and mysterious, volume of views and, relevancy that she has. So let's go to her Instagram, and I kind of just want to, look into this SNL event. Trisha was on SNL. Hey, made her way, stomped on that small-ass stage. I actually got to see how small SNL's stage is, and it's not a good look. Oh, my God. It sucks. So let's go to Instagram. Let's look at her stories. I was looking at them earlier. I probably should have saved something. I hope, some of these things haven't disappeared with time. But I am, some people might be upset. I'm more excited than ever. Okay. Hello, Gianna. Welcome to the show. Hello, Becky. I'm sorry if I didn't. I've been reading the chat. But anyways, I'm sure with, the events that happened last night, Trisha is not going to stop. This is the moment she's always been waiting for. A lot of people that, they want to be around for the day that cancer's cured. They want to be around for, incredible things in science and technology to achieve. Some people want to actually make it to being on the moon. Trisha Paytas, outside of the snacks, outside of eating, her wildest fantasy is going on a show that nobody really watches, okay? Nobody's watching this, okay? SNL, classic broadcasting. I don't think people realize, and I think people do, but people like Trisha Paytas are clueless, and I really, really hope, I truly hope in this giant mush of a forehead, all this extension, this hair that's pulled back. I don't know, maybe something's in here that's actually functioning right, and realizes that, Trisha, you're getting more views on your TikToks than anybody's, a night of SNL, okay? Spread the word. So this, this whole excitement over being on SNL is deeply depressing, okay? Here she is all dressed up, looking bigger than hell. Looking as big as she's ever been. And she's on the big screen. So there's a lot of room. Trisha's on people's TV. So this is the outfit she decided to wear. Big pink, her NERPs. Good thing Trisha's nipples are fucking painted away tonight. I thought that was a video. That's a picture. Okay, never mind. But if you know Trisha Paytas, you know her dysfunction, her problem, okay? Trisha's mostly known for these... Oh my God, I don't know what I just did. Oh shit. Trisha's mostly known for these 007s, these double aughts, these jonks, these nasty bags of shit. Okay? Black market boobs, black market jonks. Trisha's nips, if people are aware, and I'm hoping nobody's eating dinner right now. I wouldn't want you to get sick or your stomach to, start to turn. But Trisha's NARPs or NERPs, they're actually they were taken off, and every day I think Trisha puts them in a different spot. They're magnetic. We hate them. But I am shocked that they're not poking out of this real low hang right there. This is inappropriate. This is NBC family programming. A lot of people have to deal with this flesh, this flab. But this says I'm on SNL, and you're not. Trisha, trying to flex and dunk on some people. A lot of these people out here, when they get upset when you make videos about their, their certain favorite entertainer, the classic trope is that they're, they want to let you know. They're like, well, at least they're rich, at least they're famous. What is that to me? Okay, you can be famous, you can be rich, but that doesn't mean any other human's better than the next. But I'm only saying that because, this is shit. This should not be on SNL. And it's gross. Here she is in a stairway. I don't know if this is another outfit she wore that night. This is too revealing. Look at this. Christmas crap. And I think we've seen this outfit worn by Trish before. If I'm not mistaken, I think we've seen Trisha ripping into this shit. So, of course, anybody that could, sit here and, get on Trisha's good side is over here, fluffing her tits in the comments. Iconic says this crap. Cedric, you son of a bitch. Okay, what else we got? We have this. Here's Trisha at dinner. Okay, look how far she is away from the table. She knows her problem. She'll eat everything. So she has decided to take the time And whenever I see what Trisha tries to portray as her own writing, I like to investigate it deeply and kind of like read it as if I could see it coming out of Trisha's mouth. Hello, Julie. Trisha posted this picture sitting around the table, having a couple snacks, a couple of drinks, probably, a couple of pills. She did a fan appreciation post. It says, without fans, I'm still a great human. Mother and wife. Wrong button. It says, without fans, I'm still a great human, mother and wife, but without with fans. No, I'm fucking reading it wrong, son of a bitch. Without fans, I'm still a great human, mother and wife, but without fans, I would never be a performer. Here's why. I was never casted in even the smallest community theater plays growing up. Maybe I'm not going to read all this. That's enough, Trish. I don't buy that you wrote this. This is Chat GPT crap. Look at it. Way too much of, typing for Trish to have to do. She'd be out of breath. So, look at all these damn pictures. Now, this must be from her Christmas event. I keep getting confused. Tonight, I have to, cover two big things that Trisha's had in her life recently. Big phenomenons. She did her Christmas live show, Trishmas, okay? We will be watching a little bit of that, but she also did the SNL. So these must be pictures from her event. Since last night was a dream. Now, the San Diego show, we were looking at the seating arrangements. We were trying to uncover and see, how much Trisha ain't selling. If you want to make yourself look cool, you want to have a full fucking theater. So I would assume that Trisha pretty much gave away the tickets by the end of the night just to fill this fucking theater, for her show. Big night for Trish. Yeah, right. So let's hop into her stories. See what she's been posting. She's sitting here with Mortal Kombat. We're going to watch the skit. It might get my whole video taken down, but we will be watching it tonight. We're going to see Trisha, 4K, fat and bullshit. Pop Crave has something for Trish. I think they want, I wouldn't be shocked if this is a page run by Moses. A lot of these pages that are supporting Trish, I wouldn't be shocked if it's some type of AI crap that she paid for, to push her into the algorithm more. So they posted this. This is another picture. Trisha Shabuzi, Paul Mescal, Dana Carvey, David Spade. Okay, we're the ensemble for the night. Look at the size of Trish. Okay, you're done for. So she's looking terrible. She looked horrible the whole night. Look at this whole crew. They had to deal with this shit. Shabuzi being one of these big rap country stars this year, coming in looking like a legend. And, some other, somewhat A-list celebrities. Trisha's looking out of place here. Even this guy back here has more clout than Trish, the sax. Okay? Okay. Moving on. SNL brings Trisha Paytas to participate in a sketch about a sandwich. Okay, it's a sketch about Pascal. What does it say? Paul Pascal's Spotify Wrapped. Okay. So she's only on here for a second. It wasn't as if Trisha was, coming on to do the entire show. I think she did one little skit. In and out. That's all it was. Wow. Who are these monsters? She's retweeting a lot. Look at all these people. This must have been from, I would imagine Moses was put on duty that whole night to take pictures. Capture every moment for Trish. Becky says, hit the like button. Hit the freaking like button, please. It's a bad night. I'm still sick. I took like 2 caffeine pills. I'm jacked. Okay, I got a lot of energy. So... Anywho, I don't want to look through any of this anymore unless there's oh, wow, look at this. Now, Trisha's probably going to need an extended nap after all this activity. Trisha being on stage, standing on her piglets, for an extended amount of time is probably got to put her under wraps for a couple weeks. Moses is going to have to dip her feet in some sauce. I'd imagine after this, Trisha's going to be MIA for a couple days, okay? She got her fill. This is actually one of the guys we read earlier, one of the comments, okay, standing for Trish, Cedric. She reposted it. It says, talking about manifesting, beyond proud of you and excited for what's more to come. Look at Trish sitting here with what we would call something from the fucking gift shop. Okay. Wow. And I did see in the Discord a lot of people, bringing up the fact that Moses is back at the house holding the fort down. While Trish is out here gallivanting, probably having sex with a couple of fellers. That's what I was trying to do. This is the odds of Trisha fooling around while she's away from the family. Okay. But here's Moses sitting around, probably fucking wasted off of that, that polish he puts all over that shitty furniture he makes. Got himself a nice little high. 3/4 of my heart are missing, says Trisha, sitting here looking like a bag of shit. Look at this nest. If you were to tell me that this lady right here finds nests in trees and puts them on her head, I would not question it. I think you're right. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this, the shoulder. Look at the intensity of the filter. When we do watch this Trisha skit, I don't know where the fuck, here it is right here on SNL. I am interested just to see how much other editing they do for some of the stars around here. Now, don't get it twisted. They're not going to let Trisha come on there looking like she has a green gas around her like usual. But you can't tell me that this is something that people are into. This is crap. Thirst baiting. Moses is down at the fucking house. Trisha's out here partying on sandwiches, got herself a cream cheese high. What the fuck was that? Okay, but while all this is happening, Moses is sitting at the house, chilling, taking care of the kids. Trisha, 3 stories later, sitting in the waiting room, trying to get herself a boy.
What the fuck is that?
I'm not into this shoulder look. And I always you ever see a selfie before? I question myself sometimes. If you were to find my Facebook, you'd be disgusted. You'd be sickened by, the level of, the level of sugar in a lot of my selfies I take online. Okay, but I see selfies sometimes, and I want to get into the mind of the person right before they decide to do a look for the camera. I'd like to know Trisha's reasoning behind this shoulder shot. Nobody's into this. This is disgusting. Anywho, moving on. Wow, look at this. Gross, gross, gross. All right. Let's go to the first thing that happened. Now, it's been a big weekend for Trisha. It's actually been an entire, revolutionary weekend, or actually an entire week for Trish. She did her big Xmas show, and she also did a surprise appearance on SNL. I'm assuming it's surprise because I never looked into it or gave a shit to follow Trish to see that she got an invite to be on TV. So let's go to YouTube. I'm actually trying to look through Trisha's TikTok. I'm not seeing any videos of her Trishmas Live. But I'm sure on YouTube I can find a lot of rips. Look at Trisha right here looking
Hey guys,
disheveled. Wow. But I want to see some Trisha doing her live show. Trisha Paytas. What is it called? Trishmas Live? Trishmas Live? Okay, of course. There's nothing here. Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas Live. Oh my God, here it is. This is actually 5 years ago. So if I go to Trisha's Twitter, I think I can actually find it. I'm sorry, I'm fucking around. Let me pull big screen real quick. There was a lap dance that occurred. Now, while Trisha was doing her live show, she decided to have Moses come out and squish his legs. That's why he's not here. He can't even walk. That's why he didn't go to New York City with Trish with the kids. Moses is still recovering from, you know, her squishing his thighs, you know, during the live show when she did a lap dance for him. Let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Trish. Let's see if I can find these videos because I thought, you know, she'd have it all over her TikTok. I thought she'd have a bunch of these clips and scenes from her live show. But I'm not seeing them. Didn't do. A lot of posting about this. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this full screen. We'll scroll down this thing. Look at this. I'm literally I must have done about 25 scrolls trying to get past all the retweets Trisha has done, you know, for her experience at SNL last night. So here's her from the show. Trisha's been reposting like crazy. Okay. You know, kind of showing all of Twitter, you know, the experience that we missed. This is the San Diego show, the Christmas Trishmas Live. Wow! Oh my God. Now, this is probably how she walked out, looking like she's wearing Twiz. This is some type of fruit roll-ups. No, looking dress. You know, and imagine the audience. Imagine having this on your fucking phone for mom to watch. A lot of these people taking these home to show the family, you know, how their night was. You know, but the first seconds, I'm assuming this is the intro or the end. It doesn't matter to me. It's all disgusting. If this is the intro, she comes out with this inspirational music with these dino legs. She's got this orange glow. Now, don't get it twisted. I like the tanning bed, but, you know, I'd be, you know, depressed for weeks if I look like this on stage. Trisha's looking terrible. She's looking like she's got a radiation coming off her skin.
San Diego.
Oh, God, if I could have been there. The smells. It's a large audience, too. I heard the audience was hard to walk through. Okay, spread the word.
Oh, my gosh. I'm blown away. San Diego. You know, we were like that.
All right, that's enough. Let's go and look at some other footage. This is actually exciting. I'm hoping to, you know, see a lot of different reposts from Trisha. Alec posted, like, the best night of my entire life. Trisha, Trishmas Live. Look at this fucking piece of shit. I like to take you to Mars, boy. Okay? Take you out back. This guy sucks. Here's the seating arrangement. So here's the audience of Trish. This is actually something I wanted to investigate. We're going to need good music for this. Okay. So, Alec posted, like, the best night of my life, question mark, which is strange. I don't know why you'd question mark it as if you don't think it's going to be. Anything could happen. Trisha could get up here and have a fit. So these are the people that occupy the audience of Big Mama T. The people that paid for the seats. I see what we would call old head. Old man. Grandfather. Wow. Not a lot of hair here. Balding. Bigger than hell. Holy shit. Afro. So this is the audience. Interesting to see the outfits and the minds of those that would pay to go fucking sit in this nightmare. Look at this shit. What have you been up to, Harry? Okay, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm just kidding. Moving on. Let's see some more of this coverage of her live show. Wow. Just gonna have to hit the search bar. Trish. Sorry. Okay, here's the top post. I'm hoping to get... Oh, my God, here's another shot of Trisha at the show. Look at her. Oh my God.
He's always in my.
This is it? This is what the stage looks like? Oh my God, Kalabadaba, man. You gotta be kidding me. God damn. Trisha's really put on the show. She's leaking feathers from her outfit. This whole stage is shedding Trisha's whole outfit. It's falling apart while she does the show. Look at this. This is evidence right here. Trisha broke her outfit. So the show was just a musical thing. I don't think Trisha got up there and gabbed. I don't think she got up there and, spoke from the heart. I think she just got up here and did a lot of songs, which I don't count this a show. This is not a show. This is some musical bullshit. So Trisha's live experiences was just a little bit more pricey karaoke, from your favorite YouTube. Wow, disturbing stuff. I mean, this is not a good look. I was expecting more. There's a lot. Look at all this bullshit Trisha had on the stage. What is this? What are those? Knives? Sandwich? What is that? Oh my God. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on, He's my favorite pumpkin. Oh, that was disgusting. I don't know if anybody heard that, but a lot of phlegm just came up. Okay, it was in my mouth. So far, I've seen about 6 or 7 different skits. Trisha really wasted time and people's effort, okay, for this shit. These are these people's big moments. These are fucking, I wouldn't be shocked if Trisha rascaled up a couple people that are, sleeping on the streets. Trisha's entire show looks like shit. This is like some type of high school fucking talent bullshit.
Buried with a donkey. He's my favorite pumpkin. Born in Arizona, moved to Babylonia,
Oh my God. Yikes. Okay. So even at 2024, most cameras still look like shit. I'm looking at a lot of terrible footage. You'd think somebody that would have went to the show would have filmed it with a normal camera. So that was it. I'm trying to look for this lap dance. Trisha Paytas, while she did her Trishmas live experience, she got on the stage. She had Moses come. I have got to find it. Now, let me go to the Trishy Land wifeys real quick. Let's see if I can find it within here. I have to pull big screen because I do not know what will be on this. I don't want any nudes. Let me see if I can find a post on here of Trisha sitting on damn Moses' lap. I haven't gotten to experience it yet. There's a lot of coverage on here. So let's scroll through this. Moses, looks like he had a little bit of an accident. I don't know if you guys heard of stage fright, okay? God damn it. You ever heard of stage fright? I think some people were pointing out that Moses had a little accident on his leg during the show from fear. So this was posted. Moses comes out swimming in Trisha's hoodie. He's wearing one of her pieces of merch. So if you want an idea of what Trisha's hoodies will look like, if you bought them, this is a good example of what it looks like. Mostly zipped up. This is a mess. This is dog shit. And here's a little taste of the lap dance. Moses going full Gump. He is going full Popeye for this, holding Trisha up. Imagine this. Imagine your wife, Trisha, drags you out on the stage, has you sit on one of these theater chairs, and then just sits there and says, get ready, mama's going to fall. And look at this whale. Look at this shit. I've never seen. This is actually the perfect fucking outline of, something shooting out of the water of massive size. I could see Trisha doing this exact position, coming out that damn water and smashing down, boy. Okay, this is nuts. So I have to find this footage. I got to see her sitting on, oh my God. Okay, so here it is, folks. And I think this was something that wasn't planned. I don't think that this was, ever in the script for the show. I think it was on the spot thing. Trisha was in her feels. She started feeling good. This entire audience screaming her name. She decided to do something a little bit extra. Here it is. So let's go back a little bit. Let's do this on slow motion. Break it down as if we're watching, some type of Gimlin footage. Okay? Trisha's leaned over. She's got her rupus blinding the entire crowd. Look at the size of this. If somebody was to zoom into this and show me this, it'd be like, that's from space? I think it was. So I don't know what the context is here, how long Moses has been sitting down on the job. Sitting in the center of the stage. So here's the first moment of impact. As you can see, Moses has his legs braced for a wide load. Oh my God.
I feel guilty because I don't want to spend time.
So I don't know what his face looked like after Trisha lummoxed on him. She's sitting there falling like a fucking tree. Timber. Look at this right here. She's shaking. Moses is in agony. His face gone. It's gone. It's fucking God damn it. Where's he at? Look at Moses' face. Okay, so he looks like he's in pure agony. Trisha got off. His face is blood red. His eyes and ears almost exploded. And right now he's like, enough of that. He's guarding his lap now. He's got his hands sitting here revved on the thigh. Oh my God. And this is what we're looking at. Look at this sludge on the stage. Moses, you probably could have wore something a little bit better. He's looking bad right now. This is like me 9th grade. Picture day. I bring my skateboard and everything. Remember that personality pictures? Okay, Moses has got a personality picture look right now. Okay, his whole outfit. And Trisha just blew straight exhaust into Moses' mouth. That, I wouldn't be shocked if Moses also had a hold of Hershey Kiss under his tongue the whole time. And, by the end of this lap dance, he spits it into Trisha's mouth. Some of that fresh Hershey. All right, moving on. Let's do this. Let's hop into it. Trisha was on SNL. I was saying earlier this might take down the whole... it's not going to take the channel down, but I might have to edit this out afterwards. This is on SNL's YouTube channel, so... there will be never... there's never any money to be made doing a live stream or any of this YouTube shit, so it's not really much of a worry, but I get a little bit scared, trying to play this stuff on my live stream, especially from SNL, NBC's SNL. So this is it. This is the Trisha Paytas skit. It's titled Spotify Red Noise. What I hate about live TV, especially a play. This is play to me. SNL is a live skit show, but to me it's just, theater. All that extra white noise is like, very, very spooky, especially when you have you got monitors on. I'm doing the show at max, or who the whole cast is. I haven't watched SNL in a cinch, okay? I'm not familiar with the entire cast and crew of SNL. I don't know who you are. Your nose looks like it has not enough room for air to go in. This guy, high on cotton. Imagine SNL. They bring Trisha on to call her the Gut Man. Spread the word. Trisha B. Hey, who is watching this shit, okay? Infected Mushroom said, waiting for little Woody to drop the new song.
Hi, Spotify Rap.
So SNL sucks. This is not... I don't know how anybody can watch this. When I see stuff like this, the nervous eyes of an SNL guy. Wow. So Trisha's first fucking impression being on live TV, New York's live TV, scrunched. Let me know if it disappears. I'm getting a warning right now, but look at Trisha's face. Look at that face. Oh my God. First appearance. So she's gone completely lamb chop at this moment. No eyes, just mouth and black lashes. I hate it. Too excited for TV.
What are you doing here?
Okay, Trisha has no idea. I would have loved just to see her forget her entire eyes off. Satoshi ask fucking gut. I don't know his name, okay? God damn it!
It's Lila.
I'm looking for my sound. I'm going to find it. Trisha can't keep her eyes off this guy this whole skit, looking for guidance. So this sucks. A waste of time. This is like a buffet. So that was it. That was SNL's Trisha Paytas feature. So she's hit the big screen. What's next? At this point in Trisha's life, she's never felt more big.
Frustrated, unsuccessful.
Chelsea LaRoute says Oscar's live right now on his YouTube. We should troll him. Let's go to Oscar Gracie's YouTube channel since we're on the topic of Trish. Oscar being one of these people that is in big trouble. I've been waiting for a while to get a hold of him. He blocked me on Instagram. All I said was a couple things to him. And, I've been exited out of his life. I actually offered Oscar Gracie a position on this show. He denied it. So, here he is live. Oh, wow. So, he's going to be reacting to NBC's copyrighted content. What I have noticed is that Oscar is one of these people that would rather have popularity and clout over cash.
Please.
Why I say that is that he is doing this live stream for no reason. Now, I do it because I love doing this. Oscar is a person out here in the world of, entertainment.
Go ahead.
He works on Trisha's show and makes cash from her show, her podcast. Now, Oscar has decided to start doing live streaming. Okay, come out here and do his own YouTube content. But since he started, I've watched none of these really, except for, I don't know which ones I pulled up on the stream. We were looking into him playing it, Dressed to Impress. He's really into this lolly type of shit. Okay, this crap. These games, but look at him right here. He's got 1,000 people watching.
We're all on our own journey, and we're all on our own path. Remember, money doesn't equal happiness, but being kind... So
I don't know how fast it happens, how quick you get busted in the chat. You know, you get hidden.
Priceless and costs absolutely nothing.
But
Thanks for watching
Oscar is just doing this for, you know, the views. He's doing this for likes, to be cool. There is no option on this live stream to donate. I don't see any super chat option, so
Trish Talks.
Oscar's over here looking like a fool.
Be sure to
You know, he's working with Trish for now. It's only a matter of time until Oscar's done for. You know, he's got himself a new position at Target. He's not working for Trish.
thumbs up this video if you want to hear more about any of these messages that you see.
So I am shocked that he's not trying to utilize some of his fame right now to, I don't know, monetize and give himself some money. We've seen Oscar's outfits. Trisha has to dress him for the podcast because he looks so bad. He ain't got no cash. He's broke. Look at the back of his house.
They all are fictitious, but the plot and the story is not. We're in the real world. Where working hard pays off, and some money in the bank isn't the only success you can have in life, but being nice is. See you next time.
The prompter. Oh,
wow, this is amazing. Listen to Oscar's studio sound.
My suggestion. Gag. What a reveal. I've been exposed. I don't even know. Oh, Sims. I literally just got exposed, you guys.
Okay, so I think everybody knows what we need to do. I'm waiting for the chat to pull up. Just tell him that Mike David is doing a full Red Bar's watching, tell Oscar that he's on Fool's Notice in the
and that was incredible.
You know, in the comments
Hold on,
section.
thumbs up.
Because it would be nice to see a little bit of fear in Oscar's fucking eyes. All right, here we go. Let's all do this.
All you need, and more. He will bless you with abundance of health and abundance of wealth. If you have abundance of faith in Him, remember what you give, the Lord will give.
Let's just
back
see if he
to
reads
you
this.
Times 10. So give today by calling the number on your screen. Well,
just see how good I was at typing.
This is drag. Mama, this is drag. This is drag right here. Honestly, almost Little Chapel Roan. This is almost Little Chapel Roan.
This is not that's Little Chapel Roan. That's looking like big. God damn. You know, I've never seen Trisha use such little makeup to alter herself so quickly to look so old and Gretchen.
This is really, like, giving Andrew Garfield 100%. Like, if you told me this was Andrew Garfield and I didn't have my glasses on, I'd believe it.
All right, Oscar, you suck. Let's go back to Trisha's podcast. We have missed a couple episodes. She brought on Terry Joe. Terry Joe sucks. We do not like Terry Joe.
I'm out of breath right now, actually.
We're, I think, the
Never been into Terry Joe's stank.
last two remaining.
And I thought we could trust Terry. Terry does a whole skit. Okay, Terry, the queen, allegedly. Does this as a YouTube star. And I don't really know the entire scheme and, character that Terry pulls off, the persona she plays.
Remaining big girls on
But it's some type of a religious goof.
social media. Everyone's on that Ozempic now. Big! If you say it
Yeah, with her, her type of content, she's not looking right through Trish.
3 times, you know what?
She's not calling her out on her schemes. This is the second time we've seen Terry Joe come onto the Trisha experience.
What happens?
Beetlejuice.
No! Is there any podcast you would say no to?
Maybe call her daddy.
Wow, why?
Because why would you call a woman daddy?
But I'm only here to kind of watch Trisha's mannerism, see if Trisha accidentally says the big N.
She's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks. She's just
Hello and welcome back.
Let me do a quick little check. I want to actually kind of see something. This will actually prove nothing or something. Let's go to Oscar real quick. Let me see if I've been blocked.
you have to tell them that you've been destroying the body that God has
No, I can
blessed
still
you.
type! I
You
can
know what
still
they say.
type!
The bigger
Moses is really acting down.
Okay, I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna get blocked. I'm spamming. What the fuck did I just click on?
Back to the Just Trish podcast. Well, you guys, you know my guest. She's been here before. She's my sister in Christ, the one and only
Terry Joe.
Praise him.
Infected Mushroom says, is that Michelle Obama? Could be.
Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
Look how
Wow, look at Terry Joe's worried eyes. Even Terry coming in with all that sass is a little bit worried in Trisha's stinky, mushy basement.
Terry Joe.
Praise him.
Terry Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
Look at that. Look at those eyes. Scared eyes. Scared eyes tell a story. Okay, you know what they say about scared eyes? They tell no tales. Actually, they tell a tale.
Look how cutesy and demure you are today.
I'm cutesy and demure every day, actually.
Okay.
Not just today.
Wow, look at Trish. Trish is like denying the fact that Terry Joe be walking around looking 100% all the damn time, geared
Here
up.
you are today.
I'm cutesy and demure every day, actually.
Okay.
Not just. Sorry.
You know, I love the fake face of Trisha during, like, you know, these podcasts, these interviews. You know, that acting as if we're interested.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I love this. What is periwinkle pink?
Yes, it is. Blush and bashful, as my mama calls it.
All right.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like pig. And you know what? We made that joke last time. But it's
Terry, you got nothing going. Look at Terry's jonks. Pathetic. What do we rate these? 1 out of 10. I'm giving it -2. You're done for. You have no jonks.
fun.
Oh, well, there's nothing like a good pig around Christmas
Exactly.
time.
I love ham. Ham is one of my favorite dishes for Thanksgiving. That hasn't even passed
Thanksgiving
yet.
passed.
Oh, yeah.
Do we believe it's real Chrome Heart, too? There are a few things I want in this world. I'd like to have every piece of Chrome Hearts collection. Just to hold on to it and get rid of it. You know, I think Chrome Hearts is one of the most ugly and pathetic, pieces of jewelry out here. The whole brand is a scheme. You're buying affliction type of jewelry with certain nipples on it. The points of the cross. Chrome Hearts is way too overhyped.
In the future right now.
I love the future. What do you think about Elon Musk's new robot?
I think Elon Musk is the devil, to be perfectly honest with you.
We do agree on that.
Mm-hmm. Because if you really think about it, I can't even think of it.
I can't think about it either.
But
well, all right, let's end the show. I want to know what Terry thinks about the chairs. They should have a Trisha Paytas, Just Trish after show. One of her big-time fans can run a live stream where they bring on the guest after and ask them about how it was at Trisha's house.
Yes, I do.
How'd it go?
I think he's the devil because I think he is an extraterrestrial.
Both the devil and
Look at this homie right here. Look at this piece of fucking shit. Okay, look at Santa, man. So the season's changed with Trisha's podcast studio. Nothing changes. They don't fix around the set for the holiday. And I've always felt like, my whole life, I still hear the ringing sound of my father's voice, telling me, every time I would, go outside, pick up sticks in the yard, I'd come back with a couple twigs. And my dad would tell me, Nate,
fuck you.
Right, and Trisha is showing pure laziness right here. She's doing half-assed attempts at decorating for the holiday. We've seen her do Halloween. We've seen her do every holiday. She dresses up in certain outfits. And this is her piss-poor display for the new season.
Above and below.
Exactly. And what you really don't know is devils.
Infected Mushroom says the Just Trish after show, talking Trish. That'd be amazing. I feel like I could do that and do this and trick a lot of people.
And angels are actually aliens.
Tell me more. How do you know?
Well,
oh, wow. So this has actually got my gander, got my gherkin. Okay, so Terry Joe, 1 minute and 58 seconds in, is talking about one of my favorite topics. God damn it.
Angels are actually aliens.
Tell me more. How do you know?
Well, because
wow, Trisha's blown away. You could tell Trisha anything, and she's immediately tricked.
The Bible, it talks about it. When it says they will fall from the sky, and they will come from the ground.
Oh.
And people are like, those are aliens. Those are aliens that live in the ocean and stuff. No, those are angels and devils. Ain't no.
Wow, so Terry Jo has been keeping her eyes on the skies. Her own theories about the UAP, the new term for UFO, the events that are going in and out of the waters by the Navy ships.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Do you think those things going in and out the waters are angels and darmons?
Aliens around here.
Really? You think that we have both our guys meeting up in the water?
We're the only life that God created.
I see. So the angels and devils are just not life.
No. They are, but they're like benevolent.
I love it.
Wow, I like it so much that I don't want to watch it. So that was Terry, Joe, and Trish. We've been going an hour and 49. I just saw somebody talking about the Jeffree Star thing. We got to get into this real quick. Kind of cover this.
Why Trisha Paytas has
Rich Lux is back, one of my best friends. I don't know if you guys know me and Rich Lux. This close to exchanging numbers. I'm just kidding. That's a lot.
Not put out.
Jeffree Star exposed why Trisha Paytas deleted the podcast. This is from Rich Lux. He's going over this drama. Trisha Paytas recently had Jeffree Star do an episode of her show with her. Allegedly, things didn't go well. And the episode has been deleted.
The real reason why Trisha Paytas has not put out the video with Jeffree Star. Not clickbait. We have inside sources that gave us a live interview here. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I'm going to roll you the interview of what she had to say, because Jeffree Star has made a response as to why the podcast, Trisha has not put it out. And a lot of people are talking about this on social media.
Very Stanley Kubrick. I'm over here watching Rich's, I don't know if you guys can see this right here, his orb. Look at Rich's backdrop.
Has not put it out. And a lot of people are talking about this on social media. We've made a video about it yesterday. This is our third video on this topic, but this time we have some inside tea. So I'm going to show you all that drama. Before I get started, I just want to say I love you guys. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and yeah, let's go. Let's roll the drama and let's talk about it. So grab a snack and come on back. Here we go. Everybody is first like
see that respect I gave him? I let him do his advertisement.
I'm super excited because I have another great deal for you guys. This is practice.
I'm just kidding, Rich. I can't. I really want to get to this drama.
When you guys use my code, and I see you guys.
Chelsea LaRoute says there's a new clip of Jeffree Star from like 15 years ago assaulting a drugged man in his apartment after R-wording him. It's bad. Jeffree needs to be permanently canceled. He the white P. Diddy. Folks.
You send me DMs, you send me messages, and you're like, this is what I got. I can't believe I found this. I love this. I'm buying more.
Son of a bitch. All right, so I do like Rich Lux, but there's got to be what we would call a garbage day soon. We got to get rid of this spiderware. This brand, every time I go to Marshall's, I feel like I'm in some type of insect asylum. Every piece of clothing they have in there is this spider brand. And don't get it twisted with Young Thug's brand spider.
More.
It's some other athletic brand with this.
The holidays are just around the corner. Do it as a gag gift. Do it for fun. Do it for someone you like. Do it for someone you don't like. Stocking stuffers, gift ideas, birthdays, bar mitzvah. Boom Boom Star. We finally found out the reason why Trisha Paytas has not posted her podcast interview with Jeffree Boom Boom Star. We have an exclusive interview with one of our sources.
Now, these are the things I need to learn how to do, like these little quick edits, these TikTok, background green screen things.
Interview with Jeffree Boom Boom Star. We have an
because I could do this same type of content, but make up a lot of fibs.
Exclusive interview with our sources saying why Trisha hasn't posted the interview. Here we go. Roll it. All right, here's the audio recording I have. Let me play it for you. All right, guys, this is Rich Lux, and we have my exclusive source here on the phone, and she wants to remain anonymous, so we respect that. But
all right, so here's the leak. Whistleblower.
She was on TikTok live watching Jeffree Star on TikTok doing battles that are in the boxes, and he mentioned what happened on the Trisha Paytas podcast that might ultimately lead to why Trisha hasn't posted the podcast. So go ahead and tell us what happened on that live stream.
The
Okay, so I was listening in on boxes. Jeffree Star was in boxes with a bunch of others.
Here we go.
And people were talking about how...
See, there we go. Becky knows what I'm talking about. Spider with a Spider 5. Now, Mushroom says, if I ever figure out my embroidery machine, I'll make you a dope shirt. That'd be sick.
So impressed that Jeffree was so honest with the Tana Mojo interview that he had. And people were saying, wow, you were so honest. You basically talked about anything and everything she asked you. Nothing was off limits. And he said, absolutely. It's because I've healed from my past. And he is like, people can ask me anything and I'll tell it to them. I don't mind. And then he was like, that's like why...
Jeffree, Jesus Christ. Richard, there ain't no goddamn way there's a drop of makeup on there. I don't buy it. I just watched him wipe his lips with something. What is this?
And then he was like, that's like...
Not this. That's a needle. This thing right here.
Talked about anything and everything.
Where'd it go? This. What is this? This looks like some type of cheerleader substance. The pom-pom. Fuck!
The Tana Mojo interview. Nothing was off limits. And he said, absolutely. It's because I've healed from my past. And he is like, people can ask me anything and I'll tell it to them. I don't mind. And then he was like, that's like why Trisha, when I was on her podcast, she was asking me questions and I was just answering them honestly. And then he said that Trisha goes to Jeffree and says, do you really have to answer it so honestly? And then he said, why not? And she's like, well, just because. It just brings up a lot of past feelings and...
Wow. So, pretty much the gist of this entire this drama, looks like Trisha was trying to censor, okay? Hold yours truly, Jeffree Star back.
Past hurts, and when there's things that I don't want to talk about, I just tell people that I don't remember or I forgot, and I just giggle about it. And I just
Wow. So, this is all we need to hear, okay? Saturday Night Live's Trisha Paytas is, sitting over here having a side talk during the podcast with Richard Lux about, how she handles situations about topics she doesn't want to talk about. And she just plays this game where she had what we would call amnesia and can't remember about it. So whenever a tough question happens, Trisha's like, I don't know who I am, and then laughs. And then the interview goes on with magic.
change the subject. And Jeffree said, well, I'm not like that. I'm going to be honest with the people. If they want to ask me anything, I'll tell it to them the way, that I remember it. And I've healed from my past, so I'm okay to talk about it. And she's like,
And
well,
this is
I'm not
like
that. Can you please just
when I hear stuff like this, this is everything we already knew. It's not a shocker. It's not new information. It's just nice to see it and hear it from some type of people on the outside that work with Trisha or around her or in her bubble. They kind of absorb this type of tea, and these types of leaks come out. And Trisha Paytas, being one of these huge entertainers, I can't go over it enough. It's sad to see how the world's gone, how people usually idolize the bad people. We watch Chucky. I love Chucky. But, it seems like the same type of phenomenon's happening with Trish. This is a piece of shit. This is a slime ball that uses her children to make money, to make a check. Has a racist past, a dark, sinister past. And, she's saying on this video right here, we're clearly hearing, that somebody is exposing the fact that, when Trisha comes to these questions or topics about, questionable things of her past, instead of answering them and taking accountability, she skeeches away and pretends like she don't know. And, the whole world loves this. So is the whole world twisted?
people that I don't remember or I forgot, and I just giggle about it and I just change the subject. And Jeffree said, well, I'm not like that. I'm going to be honest with the people. If they want to ask me anything, I'll tell it to them the way, that I remember it. And I've healed from my past, so I'm okay to talk about it. And she's like, well, I'm not like that. Can you please just, say you don't remember? And he said, no,
Ooh, wow. Look at Richard's drama finger.
I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to be honest. If you don't want me answering it, then don't ask the question. And she kind of got...
Well, let's take one more look. I love a drama finger. When I hear good tea, I my face doesn't change. I don't actually, half the time when I hear good stuff, I don't realize I'm hearing it. I'm living in my own dimension half the time, so I have to pay attention. But watch Richard's drama finger.
Please just, say you don't...
Ooh, wow. And this means business. Pure magic. Pure... There we go. That's all I need to see.
Remember? And he said, no, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to be honest. If you don't want me answering it, then don't ask the question. And she kind of got upset, but then continued on with the interview.
And this was on TikTok Live. He mentioned this?
He was in boxes, and he was just talking very casually.
But, I don't mean to interrupt you, but was it in his boxes or someone else's boxes?
I don't remember. I think she was in somebody else's boxes.
So that's why it's not...
Wow, so I don't know what the fuck this even means, boxes. Can somebody tell me what a box is? Chelsea says, Lord knows where that finger's been.
It could be.
That's why. Because when he goes live, people screen record and they grab. But, when he's in someone else's boxes, he could be anywhere. We don't know where he's at.
I almost want to say, I feel like it was in that guy, Logan's box, who goes live a lot with him.
Logan's box.
It might have been in one of his boxes at the time. And he was just chatting, and he's being very open and honest, very casual. He wasn't thinking anything of it. But this was right after his interview with Tana Mojo, a couple of days after, I want to say it happened.
Wow, and you hear that? Richard's not into it.
We're looking for the screen recording if we can find it. But you were there and you heard it.
Oh my God, I thought you disappeared. Richard's back.
With your own ears, correct?
Yeah, stop! I'm surprised because I do know that in the past when I watched Trisha, who I'm also a fan of, she always will say, I don't remember. And she changed
I don't know. That does sound... You know what? Let me tell you what. If Jeffree was there on the podcast with Trisha Paytas.
It's too close to the eye. See, I don't know how much he's got on here. I feel like at the end of the day, after this dries, you could peel it off like some type of pancake.
Which we know he was. And if Moses, Trisha's husband, was there, and I feel like they laid it all out on the table. And I wouldn't be surprised if they brought up Trisha Paytas allegedly sleeping with Jaclyn Hill's ex-husband, John, who's now, rest his soul. Because there are videos of Trisha Paytas kissing Jaclyn Hill's husband. And she went on months later and said that she was jealous and she apologized and Jaclyn Hill forgave her.
What the fuck is this? Now, we're hearing tea right now, but this is tea to me. The makeup. What are you doing, Rich? What is this?
Months later and said that she was jealous and she apologized.
What is that, a dab?
And Jaclyn Hill forgave her. I could see them touching upon that and Jeffree bringing it up. I could see it, not bring it up intentionally, but just in passing. And I could see Trisha being like, I don't know, I don't want to talk about that. Do you have to answer it so honestly? I could see that. And the verbiage that you use when Jeffree would say, I'm healed, he has said that on TikTok. He had said that before, that he is healed or healing, that exact verbiage. So I believe he did say that. Watching Trisha Paytas throughout the years, she does sometimes say, I don't know. LOL, to excuse it and not talk about it. Not only that, when Trisha was on a recent podcast, on someone else's podcast, when she was a guest, she didn't want to dive deep into some of her...
Wow, okay. A lot of people are starting to open your eyes. Some people say your third eye is the one that, needs to be open to be aware. Kind of see the reality of the situation. We've watched Trisha. It was actually the Terry Joe, the first appearance that she had on Trisha's podcast. where she actually told Terry Joe that she just lies. She's into the art of lying. The white
It
lie.
made her uncomfortable, and people came for the co-host, or I mean, not the co-host, but came for the host. So I think what you're saying really has some legs here, because it does seem like this is why the podcast has not been put out, because of the truths that Jeffree Star would say would then paint Trisha in a bad light when she's doing so good. It's not so much that, oh, I don't want to put it out because Jeffree Star. It's, I don't want to put it out because it's going to make me look bad.
Wow. Okay, and, Rich Luck's on fire tonight with this nice expose. This should have hundreds of thousands of views right here. This only has 22. Needs more. This is good drama. This is behind-the-scenes shit. And we've seen it before. We know enough of Trisha to know that every single, piece of evidence that is in this video is factual. Allegedly.
And so Trisha would have to own up to some of that, because due to the court of public opinion, a lot of people think that Jeffree Star this and that. But if he told the truth in the Trisha Paytas podcast, she would have to own up to her side of the street, which would then make it be like, oh, so it wasn't all Jeffree. And I think that's why Trisha's kind of shook by that. And in my opinion, that's why she hasn't put out the podcast, based on what our sources have just said on this video. Do you want to further add anything to that or co-sign that?
Yeah, tell us your name and address. And I'm hoping Rich doxes this girl.
I do want to add that
Just so we know everything's legitimate.
I do think that she hasn't put it out because she's not able to edit those parts out of the podcast without it looking or sounding strange.
Wow. So it would be very interesting, and there would be a lot of drama. Say this happens. Say Trisha drops the episode and edits out all the juicy shit that we're hearing in this video that, Trisha was opposed to.
And that's why she hasn't put
And, if that happens, I would only imagine Jeffree Star is going to unleash hell.
the podcast out yet.
That's the tea. All right, thank you so much.
Well,
thanks,
folks,
bitch.
That was the exclusive interview that I had with my Hold on. Let me change a picture real quick. I do believe that Jeffree Star kept it so real on the podcast with Trisha Paytas that's why she has not posted the podcast, because it would also show her that she would have to admit some things, that she was in the wrong in some situations. Now, there's
I'm shocked. I'm shocked by the fact that Trisha didn't even realize that this would be something that would be happening. I don't know if Jeffree probably did the Trisha podcast before Tana's and was holding on because of I guess the incident during the recording of it. Okay, things that Trisha's probably going to. I would only imagine this video will never be released. The podcast with Jeffree, and if it is, it would be funny to see the downfall.
The other side of the internet.
How it unravels, and Jeffree Star and Trisha go to war.
That is saying that
Trisha censoring Jeffree.
That Trisha Paytas has
when he's just trying to be OG, trying to be real about stuff. Okay, not hold back, be honest about their life. Nothing's better than loving somebody and enjoying content from a creator that is a good person that you don't have to question. Okay. Now, don't get it twisted. I think Jeffree Star is a little bit of an evil person himself.
not put out her
But at least he's honest.
hour-long podcast.
And, Trisha brought him on here and as if she didn't realize that Jeffree would try to be bringing some of these things up.
Jeffree Star.
These would be topics at hand, trying to squash the beef.
Jeffree Boom Boom Star, because of the backlash she would get from the beauty community.
But Trisha Paytas, being the schemer she is, she doesn't want that downfall in fear of, losing a couple dollars. So we probably will never see this podcast.
I see both sides. I see it like Chanel. I see both sides.
Infected Mushroom says, dude looks like from Lord of the Rings or something. He's very Legolas to me. This is very elven.
No one knows. I wasn't there. Only Jeffree Star knows. But, I'm keeping my ears to
speak
the
friend and
internet streets,
enter.
a lot of people are wanting to know, where is this podcast with Trisha Paytas and Jeffree Star? Is it deleted? Will we ever see it? What's the reason? Why hasn't it been posted? Jeffree Star just launched the 10th anniversary gold blooded collection, and we still haven't got the podcast from Trisha Paytas. So we'll see what happens. Keep it locked in the Rich Lush for the hottest celebrity.
Becky says that's not an actual. Says that's actually not an easy platinum to achieve. That's the thing. That's my hair. Jeffree probably has a lot more. I don't know, healthy things swimming through these follicles. But I try to keep that platinum look, that silver, that ice. But I do like to put purple shampoo in for a very long time. So sometimes we have purple tint. It looks like Jeffree's silver, his platinum, or whatever this slender head of hair is. I'm not seeing much purple, so we're doing, the platinum right. That's all I can give him.
Some truth to that, and I was sitting here thinking about it as I grabbed my Paris Hilton hand lotion. I was sitting here and I was just like, you know what? I think that is very possible. Because if Jeffree's gonna be open and honest, then Trisha would have to be open.
He's got some lotion.
And honest back, and she would have to admit some fault. And maybe she's not there yet. Because I remember her being on a podcast and she didn't want to talk about certain things. She was not there yet. And so all that to say this, I think that her sentiment.
All right, I'll be right back. I am literally, I got to go tinkus. So just hold on. Let me go. Nope. Wrong thing. I'll be right back, guys. Just hold on. 1 second. What am I going to play? What song? What do I want? I need something cool. Cool for the break. Here. Gentlemen, we're back. Took a little Crinkus break and I'm good to go. All right, let's go. Let's get back to Trisha Paytas. Sometimes I put the break song on and I feel like I need a little bit more breaks. So look what I got. Since we're on the break. I don't know if anybody's familiar or have been keeping up with the episodes. I have stepped into the world of Canada. All right, so look at this. Anybody, you guys ever seen stuff like that? I've been, for a long time, my life, okay? I was sober for many years. And I decided, after 9 years, I would like to partake in some of the greenery again. I've been out of the game for so long. I'm not up to date with all this bullshit. And, since I have all these dollars, I've been really exploring the world of the ganj. Look at this. Look, I knew what this was. Don't get it twisted. This is disgusting. But my first one, I did my first dab ever. The other day. All right, so let's get into some stuff. I don't know if anybody in the comments is into moon rock. I've been really indulging in quite a bit of moon rock activity. And it all does the same thing, right? It all does the same. And the thing is, I've been sick. So, I'm the type of person that, I always take things to the extreme. That's why I had to sit my ass down years ago and get my shit together and then eventually buy a house and, things are great. But coming back into this, there should be what we would call a warning on here because I don't know what it is in there, this slime. Take one of these things and then I'm fucking dying. Okay, I almost died yesterday from one hit. Oh my God, thank you, Infected Mushroom, thank you. He just donated $10. Says, buy more drugs. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. It's awesome. Also, I don't know if anybody likes the gelato. Okay, I've been kind of disgusted by this. Was the best thing they had. I went down to Detroit. It's legal here in Ohio, but Detroit, they got the deals. I got one of these gelato things. This thing tastes disgusting. It tastes like fucking, I'm like smoking or I'm vaping maple syrup. And it's, I'm not a breakfast guy. My whole life I've been opposed of French toast and other breakfast accoutrements.
But at the same time, she just wasn't ready to talk about it. And if she's not ready to talk about it, she's not. I don't think she knew that Jeffree was going to bring it there. Maybe Jeffree, she thought was going to keep it too superficial. Now, that is what our sources were saying. And that's what we gathered from that conversation. If we flip the coin on the other side, people are saying that, Trisha doesn't want to post the video because she's scared of the online backlash that she would get from the beauty community. And it would also just taint her career more than what it already is, because there are a lot of things that Trisha Paytas has done that people don't know about.
Wow, and that's a beautiful thing. We have to have more people out here making awareness. I love a lot of, I have a lot of things and I have a lot of creators in my life that I enjoy to watch. And, it is amazing to,
are liking her content right.
Hold on, let me go back 1 second.
Because there are a lot of things that Trisha Paytas has done that people don't know about. People are
Anywho, there are a lot of creators that I enjoy. I try to watch the guys that are, keeping it G. Okay, not up to no good. And yours truly right here, Rich Lux, is trying to bring up the fact that Trisha, is trying after this newfound fame to kind of like blur or shadow her past.
Her content right now.
She doesn't want these type of things coming up. People aren't aware, like Rich Lux says.
And they don't want her to be reminded.
And there needs to be a movement. There's not enough people out here. There are plenty of expose videos, but there's not enough, boots on the ground to try to make some type of change.
Of some of the stuff.
Demand answers. In a legal and kind way.
Also, it would also paint her.
Because eventually Trisha Paytas is going to have her judgment day where people will find out. Okay?
To be somewhat of a villain.
They will find out about her shifty, shitty past, and it will be brought to light. So we will have to, say some sorries, take some accountability.
And I do think that when it comes to Trisha Paytas, there's the...
Or we'll watch what Trisha usually does. She gives up, curls into a ball, and does her own little scam on the side. After Ethan Klein and, the frenemies thing broke up, Trisha Paytas' numbers were lower than they've ever been.
Good.
And in just this past year or two, she's blown up, back to like her OG days where she was relevant, where she was a thing on the internet. Still a joke. Trisha's never not been a fucking joke.
Bad in the bottom.
But she's back to being, all over the fucking feeds on here, okay?
Online. And there's a lot of good.
And for her to have some of these things come up, these topics and, questions of the past, how long until Trisha, can only hide it? What am I trying to say? how long until Trisha has to eventually spill the beans? Say some stories, take accountability.
There's a lot of bad, and when it comes to the bottom line, it's up to the person to pick and choose how they feel about that. She has done a lot of crazy things, and which I feel like she apologized for some things. Some people were saying she didn't apologize enough. It wasn't.
And what's really sad is it's not just the past. I cover Trisha so much, there's like 1,000 different fucking angles that I could go after and critique and talk shit about. There's not enough questioning about what's going on today. What are we doing today? Why are we using our children for a check?
A sincere apology.
Okay, why are we posting our kids' feet all over the internet? There was like a couple months, I kept seeing in the Discord and people talking, in the Trishy land, the fact that Trisha keeps posting these Instagram stories with her feet and her child's feet. And these are modern things. These are things that need to be, fuck the past. Let's start now. Since Trisha is accustomed to running away from, the things of the past.
All that's
people need to start coming on these podcasts and asking her serious questions instead of trying to use the clout for your own, pocket.
Say this.
Ask Trisha, what are you up to? Do you think it's a good idea, to promote all, have this past of porn? Trisha's got this past of working in the sex industry and doing all this thing. Her whole Twitter used to be covered in, pictures of her junks, okay, all this disgusting porn shit. Now she's cleaned it up and, she's trying to put on this family-friendly, image. But, I have a lot of feelings about the new fucking song that Trisha put out, that Christmas song. I'm not into the first part of it. It's a little odd. And I'm not into any of it, but I hate the video because once again, it is a wide-scale attempt or a super massive production budget. I imagine her music video probably cost $100,000 to do.
Jeffree Star.
But a massive production budget to use your children in.
Enough. It wasn't a sincere apology. All that to say this, I think when it comes to Jeffree Star, more will come out this week. Now that this information is out there, he's either going to want to clear it up or add to it, which then Trisha would either be forced to say something or just ignore it at all. And then you have the whole situation with Jaclyn Hill and her relationship with her ex-husband and rest his soul. There's just a lot. And maybe that was just a very touchy subject that Trisha wasn't ready to get there, All that to say this, I want to know what you guys think about all that drama in the comments down below, because it doesn't matter what I think about it. It matters what you guys think about it. And also a big shout out to this brand. I got it in PR.
Okay, so let's check the comments real quick. I'm sure Rich Lux is going to utilize the very end of this to, I don't know what he does. I don't know. Here's some of the audience critiques, comments on here. Why is Trisha trying to control how Jeffree responds? Does his honesty make her uncomfortable? Spread the word. What the fuck? This person says, we all know Jeffree is your real source. Probably. I feel like Jeffree knows what's going on with the podcast not dropping, or else he would be online dragging Trisha for not posting it. Alrighty. Let's go to something else. That was just the drama between Trish. Okay, Trish and Jeffree Star. And we'll see what happens with that. I'm not going to watch this at all. I was going to try to watch some new Tana Marnjar stuff, but I don't think I have it in me tonight. Does Trisha have any interesting TikToks? I'm sure by today or tonight and tomorrow we'll get a lot of behind-the-scenes footage that Trisha took at the SNL show. So here's some BTS of Trisha on SNL. Oh, wow. Then she sits down and really makes contact. Look at the size of this. Look at that. That's all ass. God damn. Look at her. She's not even in the chair all the way. She's using... Look at Trisha's back leg. She can't fit the chair. This leg right here, don't get it twisted. That motherfucker's there for support. Trisha's about to collapse. Look at her bracing onto this small-ass chair. Jesus Christ. Trisha's been all over this Chinese guy. Okay? I don't know what's going on. But all the videos we've watched tonight on this SNL thing, she can't keep her hands off of him. Watch your hands. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, this is what SNL looks like, a shithole. This is like a high school gymnasium. What is this crap? Alrighty. Alright, so that's all I want to do tonight. I didn't want to do a long show. My throat, I can barely talk anymore. My fucking throat's killing me. But we watched a little bit of Trish. Caught up with her. Saw her SNL appearance. You know, slowly, you know, the world around us is falling to pieces. So, anywho, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the show. Sorry it's short. It's only 2 hours and 24, but I'll try to make it up this week and do something a little bit earlier. I love you all, and I shall see you in the next one.